So in my last solo queue video, I asked my viewers if they wanted me to do a video of me showing off pretty much some solo queue strategy, some solo queue tips for every map in the game, and a lot of people in the comments actually really wanted a video like that, so we're pretty much here today, and I'm about to explain everything. There are currently 16 maps in the map pool for Year 9 Season 3 Operation Twin Show, and I'm going to be going over every single map and telling you guys every single solo queue strategy that I would personally do. And this is coming from someone who's been top 3 champ in Brutal Swarm. I think that was the season I hit top 3, and my current stats are now 6.6 win loss with a 2.1 KD. I've been champ multiple times, and I've solo queued to champ multiple times as well. And I'm gonna pretty much try to explain and help you guys out that solo queue on this game, and pretty much give you guys some recommendations on how to win more games. I will be putting timestamps in the description, so if you guys want to pick between what maps to watch and certain parts of the video, you can also do that as well to make it more easier for you. Since this is going to be a long video, I do want to split it up to where I'm going to do defenders only for now. And if you guys really enjoyed this video and want like an attackers version, make sure to leave a like and let me know in the comments, and I'll try to get that video out maybe sometime this week. I do also want to say these tips are not 100% guaranteed to work. It just depends on the teammates that you have and the people that you are playing against and what rank you are in. It's just pretty much like a general idea of how to make a good setup, how to roam, how to, push the site, roam clear when you're attacking. This is pretty much just to help, not really 100% guaranteed. Now that all that is explained, let's get into the first map. All right, so the first map we're gonna go over is Bank. We're gonna go alphabet order from the maps, and then the first site we're gonna do is top floor CEO. And I'm gonna explain on how to hold it. So the operator you're gonna play here for this side is castle, and then we're gonna come over here and castle off this double window here with one of the castle barriers. We're gonna hop over, castle this door. As we're doing all this, your teammates should be reinforcing site. I'm gonna come over here, barricade all 4 of these windows, just so you don't get shot at when people are rappelling on lobby, which can be from over here and over here. Pretty much just gives you cover for when you're gonna play inside of a Trump office over here. You're gonna come over here and throw your proxy alarm on this lamp right here for anyone that's gonna be walking up red stairs. And run over here, reinforce these 2 walls. You're gonna run over here and put a proxy on this lamp for anyone walking on marble. And then once you finish all that, you should come back to site and see all this reinforced from your teammates. If not, try to go ahead and reinforce it and make headles for top square right here with your shotgun. And if anything necessary, make the last rotates if teammates have not done that yet. You also make sure to make feed holes for the stock walk up for here. Usually when people walk in or hop in through the windows here, usually teammates love to play janitor closet, and then you can have an angle right here for the people that hop in. And depending if your teammates are playing close to stock or not, I would like to reinforce the stock door right here like this. Or if you do have a team that's playing here, make sure not to put this here because it might mess them up. If anything, I like to probably put my last 2 barricades up on these windows here, just so it adds a extra protection. And usually when the round starts, I like to play just in Trump here. You can swing headles for top square when people walk in. You can run over here to swing people rappelling on windows. I wouldn't recommend it. Just if you guys have the aim for it, I would do it just to put pressure on the people on the windows. And then if anyone's walking up lobby spiral stairs here, you can easily just swing out and just get a pick when the beeper goes off. And then if teammates need help in the hallway, you can always swing into elevator and play in here to put pressure so people can just walk in and take space. And then this castle barricade also helps a lot too with the people rappelling on site windows if they ever do. Usually people rappel here and can get an angle into Trump. This castle really helps out a lot to protect you. You can also rotate over here and help your teammates that play close to stock door usually here. And you can easily just hold this for their hop in. Or if you ever do feel like you want to play aggressive, you can also try to stay here, shoot drones that are coming in, and then sometimes there'll be an ace that's trying to get these walls here from this door. Usually they have their ace charge in their hands when they're about to get ready to open the wall. You can easily just walk up square like this and just swing out this door and get a free pick. That's just a little risky though. I wouldn't recommend doing that. And that is pretty much my setup for usually when I solo queue. You don't have to do pretty much everything I do. You can pretty much, if you want to, you can, you know, change it up, do it however you like. But this is just like an idea of how to do it. And now we're gonna be at the downstairs site for bank. And for here, you want to play Ella, and this is pretty much just you roaming. I usually then never like to bunker in this site. I just like to play second or third floor and put pressure on the other team. So first thing you want to do is reinforce these two hatches by elevator and main lobby. And whenever I'm finished with the lobby hatch, I like to run back and barricade this double for main lobby. Just in case if anyone wants to like rush main lobby and come get like an easy pick for you playing in an open area. Put an Ella mine on marble stairs for the walk down. And you want to come in here, reinforce the single wall here. Put an Ella mine on the window hop in for open area. And then put another Ella mine over here for staff room. And then go ahead and reinforce this open hatch right here. But I do like to have this soft just in case if they want to do like a dirt push and go for a quick plant. You can easily break the hatch here and you can look at default right here to kill anyone. And then your main goal for the whole round is just to sit here and open and just put pressure that you're here. The teammate is going to have to drone you. They're going to waste a lot of drones trying to push you out, and then they're going to waste a lot of time. One big key area that they like to push is through top square over here, and they like to walk into this doorway and try to get a free pick on you. So make sure to watch out for this angle right here. You want to watch this angle most of the time just because they always like to walk in here from my experience. And then also to make sure to watch out for your main lobby side from over here as well. We also did put the L-mine here just in case if people want to walk down and get a free pick on you. You can tell when the L-mine goes off that there's someone's close. And then I just notifies you that someone's going to be behind you as well. And then once again, if they go for a quick plan and not push you, you can always go to the hatch here and look down and get a free pick on anyone playing default or anyone just running into sight. So pretty much your main goal is to pretty much waste time and just shoot a lot of drones and try to get at least a pick or two before you die. And if you get pressured too much and you just want to leave, you can always use your last impact to just come over to admin office and just impact into archives and run away. Or if they don't push at all and you need to go help out for server over here, you can always come to square and use your impact to open up this hatch, and then you get like pretty much an angle on everybody that's in the server room, and you get free picks. This is like an idea on how to pretty much just roam and apply pressure for anyone that's wanting to push open area. Because usually their main goal as an attacker is to get control of this area and get all the hatches open and go for a plant. So putting yourself in this room pretty much gives them like a lot more of a... They have to pretty much put like more work to try to get you out and also get these hatches open. And depending on your solo queue teammates or not, some can be roaming third floor or roaming towards like main lobby or bottom square to help you out as well with the roam. These guys just make sure that you're aware where your teammates are as well. And just depending on how aware they play, just work around pretty much that. And now the last side I'm going to show is open area with the staff room over here. I'm not going to show the archives one because it's never run in high ranks. And you only get like 3 sites per game. So I'm going to go over this one only. First thing you want to do with castle here is castle off the double door for staff room. Make sure to have all 4 of these walls reinforced. Hopefully your teammates will be able to do it. It should look something like this. Turn around and shoot feed holes for the window hopping for the open area window. Once again, reinforce the single wall here. And then put one of your proxies on the window hopping. And then this is where we're going to extend out into archives and make a rotate. You want to run over to Teller's door over here and castle this off. And then also reinforce these 2 walls. You want to run over here and put your last proxy alarm right on this little cabinet file right here. And then if anyone wants to like crosswalk up into archives over here, you'll get notified from the alarm. And then you also want to come over here to this wall and put feed holes. This will also help the roamers that are downstairs. If they ever take control of this side of the map, they can always go downstairs and then look through the holes and get free picks. And then your last 2 castles are going to come over here to archives door and put one here. And put one over here on the window. And then also make a rotate for the admin office into cafeteria / staff room. Also, make sure the hatches and open are reinforced. Let's just pretend now that they are. And then the final thing that you want to do is come over here to the archives door and make sure to prep it. To prep a castle, you only punch it 8 times. And then now as your main job as castle is to play between tells and archives. I usually like to sit on this doorway and then pick off people walking in the main lobby like this. Or if they do like a bottom square take, you can always come back to like your prep castle over here. And then once you hear like anyone opening the wall or droning outside of castle, this is a little risky. You can always punch it open like this and then run out and just get a free pick on anybody. Usually people won't expect this. And then you can also rotate in between sites here like this to also help out with anything that, you know, they push. And then if they go for like hatch drops, you can always come over here, hold the hatch drop. You can make a little rotate into the printer room over here. Get a free pick like this. You can also have these hatches open to drop down from the site anytime you want. You can run up marble over here. And then we can use the feedals we made earlier to kill anybody that's walking into tellers. Or you can run up into blue here, and then you can also get free picks on anyone that's playing bottom square. Like pretty much your whole goal, or like your whole thing that you want to do this round, just put a lot of pressure and just play it really aggressive as castle. And that's how I would hold open air for bank. Alright, so now we're gonna be on border now, and we're gonna first start off with the army and archive site. And I am gonna show off 2 examples of how I would hold this site. Either from bunkering with Severed Mirror or roaming with either Ella or Scopos. So first I'm going to show off the mirror setup that I would do. Come over to Armory Wall and reinforce this. And then put Heddles on the left side of the wall. And while you're at it, make sure to put holes as well into CC. And then put the mirror on this wall. And then run over and reinforce this. And it would look like this. Now you want to run into archives here and reinforce this wall for fountain. And then come over here and reinforce this for the office window. And then make Heddles over here. Now you're going to walk into archives and reinforce this hatch. I'm going to explain later why. And then you want to reinforce this single office wall. Run over to the triple wall for office and make Heddles. And then right in the middle, you want to make like a small rotate. And then with your last mirror, you want to put on this single wall. And then this is what the setup will look like. Now to explain what I would do. One spot you can play is over here on this office mirror. Hold this doorway walk in from here like this, or hold east like this. And if anyone walks in from your office window, you can turn around and get a free pick like that. I feel like nowadays in higher rank lobbies, teams are prioritizing pushing office more and getting all this control and going for like an archives take. So this mirror will really help with that. And be careful to watch out for people crosswalking in from this half wall and swinging you like this. And if you have, depending on where your solo queue teammates are, if anyone's playing close to you with archives, you can tell them to swing these Heddles that you made. They can hold your triple wall like this. Or if anyone's walking up on your double for office here, you can call out in game chat. Or if your teammate is actually really, you know, aware of what's going on, they can swing your Heddles like this and get a free pick if they're walking up on you, holding the mirror over there. And another thing you can do with mirror if you want to play really aggressive is make sure that no one's holding you for office double. You can easily walk up to the triple wall over here. You can swing out into the balcony on this side if anyone's on your window, or swing anyone that's on your east, on your right. Usually Ash would walk up into the hallway over here with her Ash charge to give her your mirror. So whenever she has that out, you can easily swing and get a free pick. But that's just luck and your timing. And once again, really aggressive play and really risky if you want to do that. Or you can just bunker here and just, you know, just sit here the whole round and just apply pressure. Make sure to shoot like drones coming in. And also watch out for the skylight here. Usually Twitch likes to put her drone through the holes here and easily get a Twitch drone up there and shoot your mirrors like this. So make sure to always keep an eye on this as well while you hear a mirror. And if you don't want to play in office like that, you can always come over here to the second mirror that we put at the beginning of the round, and you can play here as well. But this is for if anyone's playing in CC, and if you want to help them, you can come to this mirror and, you know, you can hold like their walk up on this doorway like this. They want to walk up here and swing into the Heddles. You can watch like their double door for break room from here. And also if they decide to hop in this window from that balcony on the right side, you can easily swing out as well and help them out as well. Usually you want them playing like 90 on in CC over there. So they're pretty much gonna be playing here, and they're just gonna put pressure and shoot drones, and then you're gonna be on the other side in sight on that mirror, and then you're gonna help them as well, so they can't like just take like pretty much all this space over here on that side, or they walk into break room and swing you like this. You can easily be on that mirror and you can kill them when they're walking in from here. This is just only if they play in security. It just also just depends, you know, how your solo queue team is and how they play. But if you ever do see any of your teammates playing here, you can always play on that mirror and, you know, help them out like that. Or if you are lucky, if you're playing this mirror and they're going for like an archives plant, usually they, you know, bring smokes, they bring like a shield, they either plant either here deep on this corner, or they just plant on this doorway over here. And with mirror, you can come over to Africa over here, and then you can line up your nitro by throwing it over like this. It's gonna fly over and land on the default plan for the door. Or depending on what you hear, you can come over here as well, line up the angle, throw it over, and then it's gonna land where default plan is over here as well, and then they're gonna kill the guy planning. And that's how they deny archives plan if they ever go for that. Now the other strat I do want to show, if you don't want to play mirror and bunker in sight, you can roam and play really aggressive. I would recommend picking Ella or Scopos, like I said earlier, because they have impacts and a bunch of utility to help you watch like CC here. So usually Ella or Scopos, you put like an Ella mine or a proxy alarm on this walk up for metal, just in case if anyone wants to like walk up and get a free pick on you. And then usually whenever the round starts, I like to spawn peek with either of those two ops by tearing this door down in West Main and running over to bottom metal and getting on the camera. Usually you want to sit on the last camera or the last third camera. And then usually they spawn here or they spawn to my right on this camera in the parking alley. I'm going to demonstrate first if they spawn here. Usually you're going to see them running out of that doorway on the bottom right. They're either going to turn around and shoot the camera, and then they're going to run down this little road here, or they're going to run down like this little, like small little like alleyway. And whenever you do see them running on either of these cameras, depending if they don't shoot it or not, you can easily get off and then just run out, pick, and then run back in safely. And if they go for the long wall, you can run out more further and get a free pick like that. Usually people don't expect it, so it's just a free pick every time. But I do feel like I've been posting a lot, so I do feel like I do this all the time. So I think some people are starting to get like people are getting aware of this run out now. But it is risky, but it's really rewarding. And then also another thing too, if people spawn parking lot alley, to my right you'll see them running up towards like the concrete wall right here next to the truck. You can easily sit on this camera too and watch them run up as well. And then once they get to like this little wall right here, that's when you get off the camera, and then you pre-aim right here. You're gonna see them running up, and usually they're gonna keep on sprinting to get across to the wall over here and then rappel up to get the main wall. And then you're sitting here, and then they're gonna run across and you can just get a free pick and then run away. And then another thing I like to do with the extra impact I have is to play here on the break room half wall. And then once again you can get on the camera depending if they shoot or not. You're gonna get on the parking lot entrance camera, and then you're gonna see them walking out of the tunnel on the top right corner next to the ventilation over there. Depending if they do shoot or not, if they don't shoot it, you can see them walking up, and then they're gonna go like east doorway in front of me right here, and then they're gonna be on this balcony. And then what you want to do with the impact is you throw it in this corner so you don't take damage. Door's gonna break down, then you can easily swing out and get a free pick like that. If they do shoot the camera, use your ears. You can stay here and you can just tell whether they're running to the left here or they're going to the right. You know, once again, they do the right side. If they want to just spawn here, run across, and then go down this way, you can impact out from here and then just swing right. I like to play behind this break room half wall because usually people like to rappel on the west side balcony over there and shoot this doorway down. And then they can be rappelling and get like an angle all the way from over there, then they can see you from here. So I like to stay behind this to be safe. Really, really risky, but it's, you know, a high reward. You might die doing it. And then you can also come to east here, put pressure, just being here. They gotta drone you out and clear you out. You can swing over here, kill the guy that's going on the balcony. You can also use your impact to break this down and then run out like this as well. You can also play on this single wall for the hallway, and then you can pretty much do the same thing. Just swing out to the balcony on the left, and then swing on the right as well. But the one bad thing about it is you gotta just make sure they don't walk in the break room here and then walk into your hallway and kill you for free. And then now I'm gonna show you guys how to do the workshop and ventilation hold for borders. So first thing you want to do off the rip when you spawn in, just run upstairs, go into army, break this hatch open, and come over here and reinforce these double walls. You do want to be playing Legion as well when you're doing this. Switch over to your shotgun and make holes for default plant over here. Make holes for the window hopping. Throw a Legion mine on the window. You want to come over to this window for army here and make a hole right here for anyone running into a sight from bottom metal. Make a hole right here if anyone's planning on the desk right here. Throw a Legion mine on the window hopping for archives. Break this hatch as well. You want to run over here to the archives wall here for the office window and reinforce this for the long angle. And then you want to break this hatch as well in office and put a Legion mine on the window. And then barricade this door. And when you're in fountain, make a hole here. This is for anyone that's planning backup archives. Or excuse me. This is for anyone that's planning back behind workshop. If anyone's going for like a bathroom take. And then put your BP right here for the 90 hallway. And also reinforce this long angle for archives as well. And once you've done that, make sure to make the last final hole for the workshop run-in from main lobby right here. And this can also get the plant on for anyone that's planning here. And pretty much your whole goal for this site setup is to hold upstairs with Legion. Either this can be done on your own, or you can have teammates up here with you, depending if your solo queue teammates want to help you out or not. And then you just pretty much just rotate in between each of the holes that you made, depending on what they push. If they go for like a bathroom teller's take, you can come over here to the fountain and hold this angle right here. If anyone wants to hop in from these 4 walls, you have the hatch here open as well. If they go for like a ventilation plant, you can have vert right here. You can kill the guy planning on the desk or on the door right here. You have the window for the planner. And I did forget to make a hole here as well. You can make a hole here for anyone planning close on the generator and like the desk. And that's pretty much it for denying site plant from vert. And also watch out for anyone that's playing for vert and pushing out as well. Anyone can come from this doorway from the balcony. You can always play tucked into this corner right here and kill anyone walking in like this. Depending on how much Legion mines you have left, you can put one on that doorway. They might push metal on you. You can play close here, swing out, kill anyone who's walking in on you. You can have a Legion mine on the window hop in here. If they ever come in from archives, you can always play you can play deep army right here and just rat pretty much, waste time. And if you get lucky enough, you can swing and get a pick. If you're playing in fountain, by the time they like push army, or if they push your office double over here, depending on the situation, you can run, you can drop the hatch if needed. You can drop this hatch as well. Sometimes whenever they go for like a bathroom slash workshop take, you can always play on this hatch too, and you can easily watch like this rotate right here. Usually they have like a buck or sledge that's gonna hop in the window over here in tellers on this other side of the wall, and they like to either sledge or buck into like this wall, and then you can get like a free pick on them like that. I like this strat a lot because it puts pressure on upstairs for the other team. They have to pretty much drone you out and clear you out. It's like the first thing they have to do. Or they can just rush site and don't care about you at all, and then you always can always get on the holes that you made and get like a lot of free picks. And then you can always have like your teammates. They can come up here and help you. They can be in sight, or they're just really good. They just get like a bunch of kills spawn peeking, and then it doesn't really matter. And now for the final site for border, when we're gonna go tellers, we're gonna play castle here. We're gonna barricade this. We're gonna put a proxy on the window right here. Run over to main lobby and castle off this double door. And now you want to come into customs and reinforce these 2 walls. Come over here and castle off the detention door. Put an alarm on this double door. And put your final castle on this west main door. Come over here and make head holes for tellers. Should open the bathroom wall right here. And then you want to make a rotate into workshop from here. And then your main goal here is to play in the customs. You can swing over here into the tellers hop in. And you can watch anyone hopping in through like the waiting room windows that's on the other side. If they try to push you out, they're gonna open up this castle. You know, you fire when your gun fights like that. If they want to walk into your bottom metal, your proxy's gonna be there. You'll know when they walk in. You can swing, get picks like that. You can play this hallway. You can watch the window hop in if they want to go through the rotate there. Then you can also rotate into workshop from here. And if they ever go for like a plant, they want to drop the hatch from office right here. You can play over here, and you'll see them drop, and then you can get a free pick like this. They're either gonna be playing like right there on the drop down right here. This is the reason why we open up this wall, or they're gonna hop over, and then they're gonna plant right here. So that's why it's always best to if you ever do read that they're gonna drop the hatch, make sure to play here a lot more earlier so you're prepared for whenever they drop. They're either gonna like have to run over around the half wall, or they're gonna jump over, and then use pre-fire that, get a pick. If they put too much pressure on vert and they clear you out from either these angles, you can get really aggressive. You can walk up metal right here, and then you can always retake like the space that they took. Walk in the armory, you know, picking anybody that's looking at the hatch right here that's gonna be open. You can walk in here, kill anyone that's in fountain or office, or you can go 90, catch someone off guard. You can over the break room, go into the balcony here and get anyone playing and waiting. And now we're gonna be on the map Chalet, and this is the master and office hold for upstairs. I like to play dock here just because of the ACOG and the pocket pistol, which will be how it rotates like this. Make it rotate here. Make sure to make it on the right side and not the left. We'll come over here to jungle and make a rotate on the right side of this wall. Make sure to reinforce the main wall for office. And then put head holes on the left side of this wall. You want to put barbed wire on your piano double right here. Come into master bathroom right here and make feet holes for west main walk up right here. And then your last set of barbed wire you're gonna put on solarium staircase right here. Make sure this wall is reinforced. The feet holes on the right. Come over to the master bathroom window. Bottom left corner right here. Punch it 2 times. This will give you like a hop out prompt. And this is not too crazy of a setup. This is me just pretty much just anchoring on this site. You can play jungle right here. Make sure to watch out for the double window. You can swing piano double right here. Come over here and swing K9 door. You can always go back and through the closet. You can come back here. If the main wall is open, you can have like a line of sight from here with the ACOG. And if you do see anyone on big window repel, make sure your solarium and trophies clear. You can run down, use your pistol and break the hatch like this. Hop down, tear this door down, and run out. And if anyone's repelling on big window, you can get a free pick. They usually be looking into the site, so you can just run out. They're not going to notice you. By the time you get over here, make sure to aim right here. They're going to be either repelling up here, upside down, or they're going to be, you know, down here. Get your pick, and then run back inside. This is where it gets a little bit, gets a little risky. Make sure to watch like your walk back. Make sure there's no one on your tunnel door. Make sure no one's, you know, in wine or anything lurking down here. If it's all clear, run back up west main, and just go through trophy and get back to site. That's a free way to get anyone that's repelling on big window. Early in the round, if you do want to watch out for like a rush, you can always come here to the hole you made earlier and look up the, or not look up, excuse me, look down at the holes, and you can watch anyone walking up. And then depending if they do walk up, you can shoot here, get a free pick. You hear anyone playing on piano window right here, make sure that no one's on this window, and make sure there's no claymores. You can hear if they do put one here. And then once you hear like shooting, hop out, look over, shoot, get a free pick, hop back inside. Mostly you just want to stay alive since you're dock, and if any teammates need health, you know, you can stun them up. You know, just make sure to get ready to play really aggressive. They walk into sight. You can run up if you catch the timing right. Play half wall. Swing anyone that's playing K9 balcony. Walk up to the breach if anyone's not expecting it. Swing this head hole right here. Also, since there are a lot of good sites on this map, I'm pretty much going to just show every single site. Just because, depending on your team, you pretty much need to go to any of these sites and they'll be really good. Alright, I'm going to show the bottom site with Wine and Snowmobile. So, I do like to play Ella here. Just because we're going to roam. Or, if you want to, you can also bunker in sight, but I recommend roaming with her. So, you do want to bring the shield and put it for the pillar wall right here. So, you can play on the shield, catch anyone walking into sight, or if they open up this wall, you'll have some protection still. So make sure all these walls are reinforced with Wine Cellar. Like that. And even though we are Ella and we're going to be roaming, we do want to be using all our Ella mines in sight. So we're going to have one for the Wine Cellar walking from here. That's going to go up and walks in. We're going to have an Ella mine at the top of blue stairs. Right here. If anyone wants to walk down blue stairs. And then we're also going to have one for main lobby as well. And we're going to put it right here. You know, make sure that's barricaded too. But for the sake of this video, I'm kind of lazy to reinforce it. And now what we want to do when we're roaming, you know, run upstairs, make sure to shoot the bar music. Barricade dirt. Gonna run upstairs. And then we're also gonna reinforce this double door for piano. And for the roam, we're pretty much just gonna be playing top mez and fireplace. We're just gonna put pressure and cause like pretty much like a panic for the other team by playing here. They can't just walk in for free to main lobby and play vert. We can stay here, get picks when they walk in. If they decide to hop into the library, we can you know, swing the windows, get picks. This is gonna be barricades just because no one's gonna be able to crouch walk up on you and kill you for free when you're playing mez. They're either gonna have to shoot it down, then that's when you're gonna be aware that they're gonna be pushing you. And another thing too is to watch out for blue staircase, because usually they're gonna hop in the games window right here and they're gonna just crouch walk up and kill you. Like this. And you're gonna be playing right here and they're gonna kill you. And this is also barricade as well to help us out for hearing noise if they do want to enter through here. And pretty much depending on how your team's playing and what the other team is pushing. You know, you're playing mez. If they're pushing like front I noticed in lower lobbies they like to push like this side of the map a lot more. They like to get open the snowmobile breach. And then they come onto a fireplace and try to walk down. You can play here. Get the picks that you need. If they need help in sight, you can easily just drop down, run down the staircase, and play here. Or if they're pushing the backside in high rank lobbies, you can easily rotate from fireplace. You can flank dining here. Make sure to watch out for anyone lurking, watching you. Watch out for drones as well. You can walk down the west main stairs. You know, get picks on people holding sight on the doorway. You can shoot a little bit to let them know, and then they're going to be panicking a lot. They're going to be watching this corridor now. Swing into the long hall here with the main wall open. Get picks. You can run around, you know, the only one that's in elbow. Or if you just need to rotate back into sight from mez, you can always just hop down library stairs and just run down blue. And you can just be in sight from this way. And then, like, once again, if you don't want to roam with Ella, you can always just, you know, sit in sight and play this blue hallway right here. Watch the walk-in. You can swing out, kill anyone that's elbow, or just play aggressive on this wall right here. The Ella mine is going to help out a lot with people walking down the staircase. This one as well. You can swing in here if anyone's playing breach out on this side. If anyone comes to plan on the trash bins over here, you can be on blue. And this is actually wall bangable. You can shoot through this, and then you'll kill the guy that's planning right here. Or you can be like on a pillar right here. This is a little bit risky to play. You do gotta have like a lot of confidence and just, you know, try to just swing and try to get a pick, or just sit here and play tuck and have like your teammates pretty much do everything. And then now I'm gonna show you guys my two legit favorite sites on this map. bar and kitchen. I love playing these sites. We're first gonna start off with the games and bar setup. So you're gonna play Frost here. Run upstairs immediately. Put your shield that you have on this desk right here. For anyone playing blue. Come over here and reinforce the library wall right here. This also requires you to be really quick too, because you won't have like a lot of time to set up. So run over here quickly, put a frostmat on top mez window. Reinforce this left side of the wall on top mez for the mirror. Or not, if, you know, mirror or not, it's gonna be fine. Make head holes right here. And then you want to run over and put your last 2 frostmats on these windows. And the final thing you want to do is break the hatch open like this. And also make a couple of vert angles on the window hopping right here. And then break this vase. This is honestly like my favorite hold, like, on this game. Just playing Frost in this corner. You can have the window hop in for sight if they want to hop in quickly and go for like a quick plant. You have an angle on anyone that's hopping in. You get a pick right here. You can easily swing into top mez from this angle, from being crouched. Get a pick if anyone's playing K9 window. If anyone decides to breach like this wall open to push the mirror out, you have like an angle right here to help them out. And then if anyone's playing, if they're repelling or just playing outside the balcony of library windows, either from here or here, you're tucked in this corner so they can't see you. They either gotta hop in and shoot the frostmat. When they look down, you get a free pick. And then you can do the same thing pretty much with this window as well. They gotta just hop in, look down first. And if you catch the timing right, you'll see them hop in as they're shooting the frostmat. And also, if you want to, you can shoot a couple holes right here to look into the piano double, which is all the way over here. Usually, a teammate might play here with the shield. They can apply pressure, and they're gonna be looking at them while you're over here, and then they're gonna not notice you, and you can get a free pick on them coming in as well. So pretty much you have all of this secured and locked down, besides having bar, which is mostly where I just rely on my teammates to hold and, you know, just do whatever they need to do to make sure they don't walk in and just plant there. So pretty much all you're doing here is with Frost, you just sit in this corner, and then you have so much like angles you can just hold. And then it just helps out a lot with your team. And the only way that they can kill you is either you swing and you just don't win the gunfights, or either you just sit here in this corner tucked all around, and all you have to do is just bring like a grenade or like a capital, and then they just fire you out. But I doubt they're gonna do anything like that in ranked. I only see like that a couple times in like Pro League, but in actual ranked games, I don't think anyone's, you know, doing all that. And by the time they realize that they had to clear you out before they do like any of these pushes, it's like already like a minute left in the round, and they're not gonna know what to do. And then they're gonna start panicking, and they're gonna just flood in. You get so much picks. And now the final site that we're gonna show off is dining and kitchen. And once again, you'll be playing Frost again as well. Come over to West Main, make holes right here, vault it over, put a shield for trophy stairs right here. You gotta run over here quickly, put a frostmat on the trophy window, hop in, and make sure to shut the hatch. Now we're gonna run upstairs, put a frostmat on the master hop in, and then we're gonna put one for the piano hop in as well. Barricade off piano double. Run over quickly at the office double and reinforce this as well. And then you want to come over here and make crouch angles from the office wall, and then make a rotate finally for the closet walk-in. And also, finally, make sure to shoot out the windows on Solarium windows, just so you can hear anyone pulling up and catching you off guard. And now your main goal as Frost this site is to just pretty much hold master bedroom. Watch these holes for anyone walking in if they want to push vert. You can swing up to jungle here, catch anyone off guard that's playing piano or walking in. You can have the master bathroom window prep like the 3rd floor that I showed already earlier. And then you can do the same thing where you just hop out on anyone playing piano window. You can make the same holes like before. You can hold West Main walk up right here, and then you pretty much just rotate back and forth between like those areas, and you just hold upstairs. If they don't push upstairs, you can easily run back down trophy stairs right here and play your shield. And then if they ever go for like a main wall breach, you can easily get like an angle all the way from here to main lobby. If they want to push your trophy window, you can swing out from here, killing when it's on the window, or wait for someone to hop in the window and shoot the frostmat. Or you can play vert right here, make holes on Solarium, And then you can also get like an angle from the window from here. I do want to say, as I'm recording these like solo holds that I do, it kind of like requires like a lot of like my team as well to be able to set up correctly and just be able to like to hold like the certain angles you need to hold. So that also applies to whenever you're trying to do like your holds as well. So just make sure you just read off like what your team does and just adapt to how they play. It's not gonna be perfect to how I'm like explaining it. I just want to just like let you all know to be aware of how your team plays as well, because it can also affect how your setup goes as well. Alright, now that we got Chalet out of the way, let's do Clubhouse now. And this is just for the church and arsenal site. We're downstairs, and we're gonna be playing mirror to do like a bunker hold. First thing you want to do is come in the church on the right side, reinforce this, and put a mirror right here. Shotgun open the whole wall in the middle, and reinforce the left side as well. Hopefully while you're doing this, your teammates are running upstairs and getting the main hatches. Come to bottom main right here. Make heddles for back arsenal. Make sure this is boltable as well. This will be really useful later on in the round. Make a rotate right here in the hallway. Come over here to mannequins. Reinforce the left side. And while being crouched, put a mirror right here. This will protect you from anyone pushing dirt. Being crouched, you can have like protection from this box. And here you can hold blue. You can hold the oil pit drop down. Anyone walking down here. If anyone decides to run down blue secret staircase right here, you can have an angle right here. Or if anyone decides to drop the hatch, you have like a little gap to like see if they drop, and then you can just shoot them at the door right here. Finally, you want to make a rotate for here. And make sure while you're making this rotate, don't make it to where it's too high. Make it a little bit like where it's low. And then reinforce the middle wall. And make feet holes right here. And like I said, make sure you don't make the wall a little bit too high. Because anyone that's playing on the blue staircase over here, if they play right here, they can get an angle all the way down to the mirror that's over here. So make sure that's a little bit low. The mirror here, you can watch anyone coming down main stairs. You can swing off. Anyone that's, you know, walking down. Sometimes Ash might walk down here with the Ash charge. Swing and get the mirror like this. And while she's doing so, you can play here. And then once you see like that Ash charge in here, you can swing out and kill it for free. If they decide to drop Moto Hatch and try to contest you, you can just sit here and wait for them to drop. Get a pick. You can also, if you want to play safe, break this chair that I just broke. And then come over here to like this little angle, like on the corner, and punch it. This will break like the dish. And right here you'll get like an angle for main stairs. This is what it'll look like on the other side. You can even like barely notice it. When you be sitting here, you'll kill the guy that's walking down. You can play close here on church. If anyone drops and contest the mirror, you can swing here. Or you can come over here and break this. Play crouch, and then you can also hold anyone that's coming down blue secret staircase right here. Oh, I do want to demonstrate. Hold on. I do want to show you guys what it looks like if you do make that a little bit too high. And then yeah, pretty much on this angle, you can see like where the mirror is right there. And then when she's like swinging in and out, you can, as an attacker, get like that pick for free. So that's why it's a little risky to make the rotated holes a little bit too high. And even with like I don't have an ACOG on right now, but with an ACOG, it's like a lot more better too. So that's why I don't make the holes a little bit that high. Make it to where it's just like, you know, crouch level. And then, you know, depending if you want to play here, which I mostly play at with mirror, or you can play here with the mirror. If they ever do drop and go for like a plant, usually they'll play like in this corner right here, or they're playing close here with someone watching the hatch. You can use your C4 mirror. You can run up right here to get a little bit of protection, but watch out for dirt. C4 over. And then you'll kill the guy playing here or playing here. Or if they do drop the hatch and you are playing bottom main on the mirror right here, you know, make sure to watch out there's no one playing vert on you right here. Or make sure, you know, no one's on the bottom of the main stairs. Make sure it's all safe. And once you know it's safe, you can easily just run over, vault over, and then you can easily kill the guy that's planning right here or here. And another thing too, I notice a lot, people like to walk down these staircase like this, and then they like to sit in this corner right here and just hold like an angle. And if you're playing the mirror here, you can use the C4, throw it over, and then they'll be right here. They're either gonna run away or try to shoot it. And if you detonate on time and if they don't shoot it, you'll get a free pick. Alright, now we're on bedroom site now with Lucy. I like to reinforce bedroom right here on this wall. Make it rotate. And also just making fields all along the wall right here. Put a Lucy right here on the gym walk-in, and they decide to get the breach open right here, and they decide to just walk in. Put a Banshee on the main staircase, so it catches anyone walking up, and your teammates will be aware. And now I like to hold over here and cash. So come over here, make the rotate for top red on the right side right here. And put one of your Banshees on the red staircase to watch out for the lurks and the walk-ups. And then now we're going to reinforce all of these walls in here. And put your last Banshee on this little server rack right here for the breach walk-in. And also make sure to reinforce this single wall for cash. And if your teammates haven't yet done so, just put the reinforcement here for gold as well. Now this setup is a little bit dependent on how your teammates are playing, because you're kind of relying on them to just hold down bedroom and the site while you're playing it over here in cash. And your main goal is to just try to hold this side of the map. Make sure no one's walking on red. Usually they're gonna go for like the breach over here to open up and just contest you. The blue sea hill will help. You know, you can swing, throw anyone on the breach, rotate through the rotate if you need to. Come over here to this doorway and swing out on the breach right here. And then also if you do hear anyone on the site repels or like anywhere near like site windows, that's either one of these windows. You're playing in you can play it in cash, and then you can walk up to this doorway right here, and make sure to watch out if the breach is open. Make sure no one's on it yet. You can shoot like a little slit right here, and swing quickly, get a pick, and run back. And then you just rotate in between con and cash and red, and then just depending on where the enemies are, just just take gunfights, play a little bit slow, bait teammates, and swing them. And now for the final site for Clubhouse, we have CC and cash. And I like to play Ella on this site. Let's go ahead and start off with reinforcing con cash wall right here. Make the rotate with the impacts with Ella. Reinforce the middle wall. Put an Ella mine on your red stairs. Make sure site wall is reinforced as well. And also, if your teammates haven't yet, make sure to come down to garage here and reinforce these 4 walls right here as well. And then put your last 2 Ella mines on the window hop in for CC, and put an Ella mine right here, the con walk in. And hopefully one of your teammates make heddles with a shotgun here. But if not, you can always just use your own weapon and make it yourself. And then like another angle I like to do is go prone right here, make a punch hole and shoot the blue chair right here. And then it also gets like an angle into con, which people never expect. Your main goal for this site setup is to play top red right here and put pressure on anyone that's on the breach. Make sure no one's walking up your red, and if they do try to walk in a con, you have all like these angles to hold to keep them out from walking in the site. And then if they do also have OSA with the main breach open, you can have like an extra impact in your hand. Run out this doorway right here, and you can throw the impact wherever the OSA shield is. You pretty much can just play top red right here and wait for like the Element queue if someone hopping in, and then you can swing and get the pick. And also make sure to watch out for any claymores that they might be putting on this drone hole. So if you're walking like back and forth between here, make sure there's no claymore. And just depending on what they're pushing, just adapt and just play off of all these angles that you have. Before we start doing the coastline setups, I do want to say this map is heavily like just getting picks, and it's just like a gunfight map. So I'm just gonna show off like pretty much like a lot of aggressive plays that you should be doing on this map. And I don't think any like defender side setup would be really helpful. It's usually just a really attacker sided map. If they do have like a good like attack push, it's gonna be just really hard to like do anything. So I'm just gonna show like off like how to get like early free picks to like help them like not be able to like do like the push they need to be able to do. All right, we got Billis and Hookah, right? First you want to do is make a rotate here. Their impacts with Ella. Reinforce the middle side. Make sure this 4 wall is barricaded. Ella mine on your Hookah walk-in right here. You're gonna come over here and put an Ella mine on this doorway right here in the rafters right here. And then put another Ella mine on your walk-up staircase right here. And save your last impact for the run out that I'm about to show you guys. Hopefully a teammate's gonna be able to make a rotate here. And And then now what you want to do with Ella is with your last impact is try to go for like a really early spawn peek. I'm gonna show off this office run that I like to do a lot. Come over here to like this couch. I'll also make sure to look out for any prep drones that are down here. Check the couch underneath. Check like this little bookshelf here for any drones. Check over here as well. And if you don't see any drones, come over here to the couch. Make sure your impact is in your hand so they don't hear it when you're when they're walking up on the door. And usually they're gonna spawn. Here, I'm gonna show you guys real quick. They're gonna spawn. They're gonna run out from either the spawn here or here. And then if they're gonna do like a aquarium push, they're gonna come rappelling on this side of the map. So with the door barricaded, you're gonna hear them walking up, and then with your impact with your hand, you're gonna hear them either put a claymore down or you hear like a rappel cue. And once you hear one of those cues, you throw the impact at the top of the door over here, and then you just swing out and get a pick of anyone rappelling up or anyone putting down a claymore, and then just run back. And then now the other spawn pick I want to show is the sunrise one. And make sure there's no drones on the cocktail. And then come over here for this door, tear it down, and then you want to hold this angle right here. And then if anyone spawns poolside, they're gonna walk up here, they're gonna shoot the camera, and then you'll be able to hear it from over there on that doorway. And then either one of two things is gonna happen. They're gonna come up this way, and then they're gonna walk up, and then you'll be sitting here, and then you'll get like a free pick of them just walking around. And then there's also another one where they're gonna walk over here, and then they're gonna just come up over here. And this one's a little bit more harder to hit, but once you hear them running up to that side, you can easily just hold the ankle right here, and then just wait for the head to walk into your crosshair, and then you just tap, and then run away. That's a little more harder to do. And also there's another one where they'll be coming out of spawn from this side. They'll be running through this tunnel right here. They're gonna sit here, shoot the camera, and then they're gonna swing, and then you're gonna be right there. And then on my end, this is what it looks like. They're gonna shoot it, you're gonna see them shoot the camera from that angle, and they're gonna run out. And then that's when you shoot them from there, and then you run back. That's like another spawn pick I like to do a lot. And then depending on how they play that round, if you don't get like a pick or anything, you can sit on here on this hookah, rotate, play aggressive if anyone's coming into aquarium for the walk-in. And depending on where your teammates play, if they play behind like the aquarium half wall here, you can easily just play close and get, you know, refrags or help them out. Or sometimes I don't really like to do this. If you do want to switch it up, you can grab like an extra Ella mine, put one here, and then put like another Ella mine that my friend showed me, like all the way over here in the rafters. Make sure you line it up to where it fits in, like that. And then you can be playing in this area of Penthouse and Hall of Fame, and you just sit here and play so they don't take any of this space. And if they need help in sight, you can always just rotate back and help them out a lot. And once again, like I said, it's just really up to how the other team plays. It's really hard to just defend this map solo queuing. So it just depends if you get like your picks on the spawn peaks, or your teammates are just really good and they just get the picks that you need as well. All right, now for the downstairs site for kitchen, I like to play Goyo here, and this is pretty much just for the to like slow down like the other team to like do like their pushes. You put a Goyo on the window for kitchen hop in. You know, make sure all like the walls are reinforced in sight. This should be reinforced. Make a rotate here, and pretty much what you want to do is put like all your Goyos on this reception door right here. And then, like I said, it just depends on how your team plays and how the other team plays. Like they can easily just walk in and sign and just kill your whole team while I'm about to like show you guys this strat real quick. And then what I like to do is go upstairs, because usually when you're attacking, they want to rappel onto like this balcony, and then they're gonna drone from either here or like over there. And then they're gonna drone like all of Penthouse, they're gonna drone all of Hall of Fame and VIP. And what you want to do is actually play like in this corner right here. You know, make sure make sure no one's walking up on your 90. Make sure there's no one on big window. And once you hear someone rappelling onto this balcony and getting on their drone to drone you out, this is where you're gonna use your impact. Impact right here on the VIP wall for the balcony, and just swing out and kill anyone that's droning. And then your goal is to pretty much just play up here so they don't take over and just play heavy vert on site. And now we have the final site for Coastline, which is going to be Penthouse and Theater. And I like to play dock here. Come over here to the main stairs, put your barbed wire on the staircase, and make sure walls are reinforced in sight. Make the rotate back here for the bed for penthouse and also for VIP. Make sure VIP wall is reinforced, and hopefully you'll have like a bandit or arcade over here for this as well. And then you want to put your last barbed wire on the pool vibe staircase right here. And then now as dock, you want to play like in this general area right here to make sure no one's walking up into 90 hallway. You have aquarium as well that you can hold, so no one's on the balcony just running through, going into main lobby. And then like another spawn pick I like to do here is just to break hookah window early on in the round and hold this angle. Because usually they're gonna swing out into spawn. They're gonna spawn right here and they're gonna just run out either from here, and then you just pre-fire whenever they do come out, or you're gonna see their legs coming out of the spawn from here, and then you'll have more time to adjust to seeing the legs, and then you get to get a pick like that as well. Make sure to watch out for this courtyard roof right here. A lot of people like to rat up here and just hold angles. You're at the... If you're feeling a little spicy and you feel confident, you can just swing and just, take off heads. If they get the breach open because Bandit or Arcade are terrible, you can just swing with the ACOG, killing or repelling if you're feeling like it, but it's too risky. I'd never really do it. Or if it ever gets like too much pressured over there, you can always fall back to 90 and then just, play the 90 hallway, and then, just swing whenever you need to. Alright, now we got Consulate. This upstairs site, yeah, I usually like to either run either Ella or Melusi, just for the traps. And we're gonna first start off with the yellow staircase over here. Put either your Ella mine or Melusi right here, so no one can just walk up. Reinforce this wall for a bathroom. Put a Banshee or Ella mine right here for reception, so no one can just walk in. And then you want to put your Banshee or Ella mine on this staircase right here. And if you are playing Melusi, I recommend putting your last Banshee right here. And then you want to come over here to console window and make holes on the bottom right here. This is for if anyone's repelling into the site window and going for like a quick plant. You can easily just deny this from underneath by just making holes here. And then just pop in the hatch right here. And then you can easily just drop whenever you hear any repellents. And then right here you can just look up. And then now mostly for whenever I do hold this site, I like to run over to admin side over here. I like to play in the copy room right here on this this little corner. And I just wait for anyone that's going to be repelling in from either one of these two windows or on the window that's on the long wall right here. And while you're playing here, you do want to watch out for this copy window just because they can repel on it and get you out of here for pretty easily. And then when you hear the repellent, make sure you run quickly enough to get to this this filing cabinet, just because if anyone's holding you from this window angle right here, they'll easily kill you for free when you walk in. So it's easier just to sprint across as fast as you can. And then once you hear anyone repelling in from this angle, you can just swing from here and then kill them from here like this. If this does not work and you do die somehow, and you're in the next round, you can easily come here as well and just prep these windows open like this, and then wait for someone to rappel up or get close to where they put a claymore, and then you can just jump out and then kill anyone that's putting a claymore or just rappelling on to the window right here, and then run into the double door here quickly. A little risky, but it works. And if they don't do an admin take, I'll usually just wait like a minute for them to not push this. And if they're pushing yellow heavily, I just run quickly over to reception over here. And I like to hold like the bathroom right here. Make sure no one's on the window. Cross over and then just play yellow right here. And then you can just watch anyone dropping down. Or you can just play back in secretary and then just wait for them to walk in. And then once again, if you hear anyone like walking up the staircase with your Banshees or Elemines, you can just swing, get the pick that you need, come over to reception, kill anyone that's on spiral stairs, then hop into this window, then hold angle on you right here, and make sure you're ready for it. Swing out, get the pick. And usually a tip, whenever they do get on like this spiral staircase and they're about to walk up on you, like here, this is really unexpected. They're not going to expect you to do this. I always do this all the time. Just hop on the table right here for reception, and you get like a angle on their head as they come up. They're not gonna expect you to be on this, and then once you see their head, you can just, shoot at it, and then you'll get them. All right, so for the downstairs garage site, I like to roam and just play piano upstairs, and just put pressure on teams to just clear me out and drone me. run up yellow, and usually you want to play like a trap operator or anyone with proxy alarms, like LL, Legion, Fenrir. Melusi could work too, but I don't recommend Melusi. Put like a Legion mine or LL mine or a proxy on here in this window hopping. Reinforce the hatch for your team so they can play sight, and then put anything that's a trap on this doorway. And you're pretty much just playing Expo and Piano, and you're just holding Vert. And the main goal of this site for attackers is to play Vert and just take over like all of site whenever they do the Vert hold. So your goal is just try not to have them have this control. I do also like to go for like a spawn peek on this round by going upstairs on yellow here and just going into console. I'm breaking this window. Usually you can catch like the hard breach on the other team running out of the spawn from here. They're gonna walk down the staircase. Once you see them coming around the corner, you can just shoot them right here. Or if they spawn on the left side, you can hear them running up from this angle, going around from this wall, and then you can kill them right here as well. You shouldn't try to just walk around as much as you can. Just try to just, you know, get them confused on where you are. They're gonna have to waste time. They gotta waste drones to try to clear you out. People are gonna walk in lobby to try to clear you out. They're gonna walk in from top yellow. They're gonna walk in from Visa side. So you're pretty much gonna get pinched like crazy. So you're eventually gonna die. Or if you're just the best, you can just kill everybody and then run down the site or something. Alright, not gonna lie, I pretty much just yapped and reinforced and demonstrated everything, and I forgot to press record. So I'm gonna quickly go over everything I just said. So the last site for Consulate, we're gonna do Piano and Expo. And what I like to do here is play Melusi and solo hold upstairs. So first thing you want to do is put a Banshee in closet so they can't just hop in and walk into site. And then this is where you're gonna be on Vert as well to make Vert holes. And then quickly run over to Expo and put a Banshee on your site doorway right here so they can't just walk in. And then now, hopefully your teammates are reinforcing site. So quickly just run upstairs from yellow here. And then you want to put a Banshee on the yellow door. Walk in right here. Shotgun open the hatch. Make a shotgun hole on the window I explained earlier. And then you want to come over to admin side. Put a Banshee on this walk up for this hallway. And anyone walking up your Vista stairs. Barricade off break room door. And barricade off your reception slash spiral walk up. And then make holes right here. One for bottom spiral to watch anyone walking up on you. If you hear anyone anywhere near you. Or you can look on this angle here too. And then you can watch anyone walking in through main lobby into lounge to contest a teammate. And then you can just kill him from the Vert right here. And then now on this side in meeting, make a Vert hole for here for the breach for main. Anyone can plan on default right here. You can look down here and kill them planning. Or if they decide to go back here, you can look through this hole right here and kill anyone planning right there. And these holes too for main lobby. They like to push through here. You can peek through the holes, get a pick. And make sure to reinforce the single wall up here as well. And then just watch out for the window repel right here. And also watch out for the bathroom window right here too as well. And pretty much like how it is for like the border site for archives. We're just pretty much just wasting time on Vert and just holding it from we're holding site from Vert as well. This map is basically banned pretty much every single time I see it in the map pool. But now we're on Emerald Plains now. Make it rotate right here for admin and office. And then with the barbed wire you have with Doc, put one on green stairs right here. And now what you want to do is run into library over here and get on the staircase to put your last barbed wire right here. And before the round ends, you want to quickly run over to bar and get into the freezer over here. And break down this door. And this is where I usually like to go for a spawn peek this round. Where I just hold the angle from right here. And then usually they're going to be coming out of the spawn from that direction. They're going to shoot the default camera. You're going to hear that. And then they're going to run around this corner. They're going to go for like rappel. They're going to like run over to like this window on this side. Like this and rappel like up here. And by the time they do that, they're going to run around this corner. And then you'll be able to see like their shadow coming in from this way. So when you're on this door, it'll be tucked in right here. And then you'll see like their shadow walk up first. And then you'll know they're going to be pushing up. So get ready for like a pre-fire. They're going to run around. You kill the guy running up, and then you just go back into sight. And then you want to run back up to library, which is where I mostly like to play. With the ACOG, I just sit right here. There's gonna be a couple drones gonna be droning you out, you know, shoot them. They're gonna know that you're there, put pressure on them to clear you out. Some people are gonna come on this side of the map. They're gonna get on this window. Make sure you're like ready to pop up, because usually they like to like make like a small angle to try to catch you off guard. And then once you see the slit get made, you can just pre-fire it, and then you'll usually see like a head pop up as soon as you start to pre-fire. And then if you don't see any push happening around this area, you can always just rotate around into the gallery over here, and then you can go to orange. You can play into meeting over here. You just rotate all the way around. If they decide to do like a outside windows take for some reason into the site, you can always just play in sight too as well. Hold the window, crosswalk up to anyone that's on the breach from here, and then you can also just swing at the green here as well and just hold this angle as well in the hallway. And then now the second site I like to show off is the dining and kitchen. This is where you're gonna be playing a zombie to help out like your mirror or anyone just playing in sight. Shoot up all like these chairs that are in the way. Make sure to reinforce all these walls. This is what the setup for site would look like. You have your mirrors on the crouch level for these walls, and then this is reinforced. But make sure this is not reinforced in the kitchen pantry, because you're gonna need your reinforcements upstairs. But if they already did reinforce it, that's alright. Make sure that's a rotate here. And then with the zombie, you want to put your kibas on these tables right here. This will put a lot of more cover in the site for anyone that's going to be opening up these walls back here. And then you want to put another one over here for this doorway, so you can play like over here as well. And then once I get like either of these keepers down, I like to roam upstairs and make sure hash is reinforced. And I do like to play aggressive here. I would sit on this this doorway over here and hear if anyone's rappelling on the balcony or on the drone. And once I do, I like to run over here into this closet, impact out into the balcony, and you can just swing anyone on the window that's droning over here. Or you can like run out into like the window that's below and then kill anyone that's, you know, holding an angle onto it. And then all you want to do here is just run around upstairs with a zombie, going through like meeting and going to like bore, library. Shoot drones as you get spotted. Yeah, make sure you're not always staying in the same spot or the same area. Just keep running around, distract the team. Hopefully your teammates can be helping you out as well, getting picks. And then if that doesn't work, you can always just rotate back into sight, and then you can just sit behind your keeper barriers in sight if you need to. But I like to like hold upstairs just because they can't just take vert on you, and then it's gonna be really more hard to hold sight whenever hatch is open or they're making like rams or bugs above. And then last site I'm gonna show on Emerald Plains is private gallery and meeting. This is where you're gonna play once again another trap operator, which is gonna be either Legion, Ella, Malusi, or Fenrir, or just anyone with proxies. I'm gonna just show off a Malusi here, and this will be a round where you're gonna be like relying on teammates a lot. Just try to get picks. So first off, reinforced off the single wall for library. Make sure the outside wall for a memo is reinforced. And then you're gonna put either traps on this little corridor right here. Make sure that it's not walking into sight from here. Come over here to the orange hallway and put like a trap on the staircase over here. And then for your final trap, I like to put one here for CEO, so they can just walk in as well. And then depending if you have an extra trap or not, I like to put one more on my library stairs, which I will be playing. And like the first round where we're defending that side over there, I like to play library so they can just take control. You have a lot of angles onto archives over here. You can do the same thing where you're just watching the slits for the windows. If you need to, you can always rotate back around to the office over here, and then kill anyone that's breaching through like the hallway over here, or anyone breaching through like the actual breach over here. And just depending on how the other team pushes, you just play back and forth. But mostly I just like to play library just so I can just rotate whenever I need to. I can always just run back to site here as well if I catch my timing right. If they open up the breach, I like to play like really aggressive and just swing out picks. And also while I'm on library as well, I can also just rotate downstairs and just flank green hallway by just walking down over here and going to this room, and then just rotating to the staircase and going up. Or I can just, you know, drop down the fireplace if I need to, and then just go up to the orange hallway on my left, or go to like my green on the right. Alright, now we got Cafe, and this is gonna be my last map that I'm gonna show for this video. And there's two ways I can explain of how I hold this upstairs site. So one is with a zombie, and first I like to come over here to red wall and reinforce this. And then you want to come over here to the freezer wall for the site and reinforce these. And for bathroom wall, make sure you reinforce the left side only. And then make head holes with your deagle on the right. This will give your teammate a way to help you out if they decide to come help you. But don't rely on it too much because you know how solo queue teammates are. If you do have a good teammate that's going to actually help you out, they can always play these head holes for you. Or they can just swing from here. And last, for the prep, you want to put your 2 barbed wire that you have on white stairs so people can't just walk up. And now, for the zombie strat that you want to do for Cigar Lounge is put one on this piano right here. Put one on this chair facing towards cigar shop. And then put another one on this ticket desk right here. And as the round goes on, make sure you have your last 2 zombies be put here for the window repel. And then save your last one for any other zombies that are going to be destroyed later on. And then shoot any drones or any like flourish drones that are coming in to destroy your keeper barriers. And your goal is to watch the hatch drop from here. If they decide to open up your red hallway breach right here, you can always hide behind this. You can also rotate up into the piano here and then play this as well. And if you decide to use your last zombie barrier, I recommend putting it here as well. This will cover you from breach if you decide to play piano. And also, if you want to play really aggressive and, you know, play a little bit more closer, you can play here as well to rat. And then another thing I like to do is prep this window right here. And then if anyone's repelling on ticket window, I like to just hop out like this. When we're repelling up. Usually when you finish hopping out, I like to hug this wall right here just so people on the roof can't kill you. And just break this mining window down and hop back in. But make sure to watch out for your red. Because as soon as you get hopped out, people might drop the red hatch and then come running down on the staircase and just pre-fire you right here when you decide to hop in. A safe way to get back into site when you do hop out is I like to drop down from here. Hug this wall so they can't kill you from the roof and just break the cafe, bakery double door. And just run in from here. And as you get to this hallway, make sure to check your red stairs so no one's watching you. And make sure to check your long hall down into whiskey. And then if it's clear, you can either walk up red like this and just run back into sight from this direction. Or if you don't feel safe enough to walk up red and they're gonna be holding you, you can always run down this hallway. And then you can either walk up brown or you can walk up white. Another tip I can give too is also to make sure that these windows are broken open. You see how the window was shattered as soon as I shot it? Make sure these are broken before the prep phase ends, just so you can hear the window repels a lot more better. And another thing too is I don't recommend reinforcing this whole wall either. I recommend doing feed holes like this. And you hear someone dropping the hatch over there. You can easily run over here to this angle, go prone, and then you can see like their feet as they walk into sight. You can shoot that from there. And then like another angle you can do is make like another hole right here. This one's a little risky. Make sure no one's on the window repels. And you can hold like an angle like here from skylight. And you can watch anyone dropping into sight, repelling into heaven over there. Or just get like a little angle right here. I do also want to show how I play with Ella. Mostly if you guys watch my videos, you'll know I play Ella a lot on this site. I like to put like an Ella mine one here. I like to put an Ella mine on this hatch drop right here in this corner because they can't shoot it. And I like to put like another Ella mine right here. And with Ella, you want to play really aggressive with her on this site if you do decide to pick her. I like to play in the cigar shop right here to stand on this angle. Shoot a couple cameras that are dropped down from the hatch. And then once you hear the hatch being open, just wait and have patience. And usually they have an ace. And the ace is going to eventually be on this hatch right here to get this wall open. To be able to push into a cigar lounge and take control of all of this. So with Ella, I like to wait until I hear like the cue of Ace pulling out like his hard breach device. And I like to like run across quickly and just hold this angle right here. And then usually Ace will be on this hatch with like his Ace charge in his hand. And then you can just walk up here and pre-fire his head and just run back. Like I said, it's really risky, but it's really rewarding if you do get the kill. Alright, next we got the kitchen downstairs site for a cafe. And I recommend playing anyone with an ACOG like Doc, Rook, Echo like I am right now, or Goyo. and pretty much all you're gonna do is just play really aggressive on this site. It's kind of selfish to play Echo like this, but throw an Echo camera right here. I'm gonna come over here to Bakery, reinforce this. Run over and reinforce single Bakery. Hopefully you have a mute on your team as well to put a mute jammer on this wall for you. And if you do have a castle, don't reinforce this left side right here. But if you don't have a castle, go ahead and just reinforce it. And then before the round starts, I like to do like this little spawn peek. I mean, it's not little, but it's just like a quick and easy run out. Before the round ends, make sure this window is broken open. And then with the ACOG, you want to hop out, run over here to this angle real quick, and peek into this little alleyway with like the candy canes. And then usually you'll have like someone spawning right here. And if they're just, you know, on their phones or whatever, just AFK on TikTok or whatever, this is a free pick. You just aim here, shoot their feet, and run back. Or you might catch them coming out of spawn off guard, just full sprinting down this alleyway. You just hop out the window, come around to this angle, and then just pre-fire, and then quickly run back into the window. It is a little risky, but I've done that so many times, again, so many picks. And now with the Echo earlier, you want to come into Fireplace, prep this window, make sure this is reinforced as well. And now what you want to do is get back on your camera in sight while you're upstairs, and then through this drone hole, you'll see people coming out to spawn right here. Be a little careful with your Echo camera when you're just peeking this angle, just because if you do get spotted with through the drone hole with the Echo camera, they'll definitely know something is up. So with the camera, you want to just spot people, and then as you see people coming up and get on the camera, you want to wait a little bit. And once you see them get on the camera, you want to hop out. And this is where you can, you know, shoot where you saw them on the camera. And then as soon as you kill them, you can just, you know, break the door down or impact it. You can just run back inside. And then what I usually like to do without, if I don't play Echo and I just like to play like an ACOG or whatever, I usually do like the spawn peek. Just hop back inside, come bottom red, go to small bake, and I like to play Bakery. But it's pretty much the same thing with Echo too. If you want to do that run out, you can just come back to Bakery. Use your other Echo camera to play the doorway, play the camera, you know, use your Echo camera to disorientate anybody that's coming in. Pre-fire angles. I'm opening the doorway to show you. Common angles are this little like jail thing through like the APC right here. Usually people like to hold angles on like this this bar right here, so you can just pre-fire. People like to hold angles like right here on the truck. Pre-fire that. And sometimes when you hear like upside down repellers, you can back up to like the breach right here. And then you can just sit here and just wait for them to pop up. And then you just single fire on the head right there. Also, to watch out for the hop up over here as well, because a lot of people like to go back into the spawn and hop on the car that's outside. It'll look like this. They'll be outside and spawn. They'll hop on this car right here and they'll hold the angle like this. Check the angle. Make sure they're not on there. You can pre-fire left side, walk up, pre-fire this, pre-fire all around the truck. And if somehow you don't have like a mute on this wall right here and they do ace this wall, just try to like, you know, walk back into prep and just run away. I also do like to just swing sometimes. I make sure to check all the angles, and then as soon as I get over here, I like to swing this Bakery window. Because usually Ace will have like an Ace charge out, getting ready to open the wall. So you can just swing out, pre-fire, kill anybody that's on there. The final site setup I want to show is Fireplace and Reading. And I like to play Castle here. First off, you want to reinforce the double wall for Reading. Castle off the Reading doors so they can't just walk into Christmas and just take sight. I like to put a proxy as well to be notified whenever they do push. Make it rotate for your team for Reading here. And then make feedals all across the wall right here for Reading and Mining. Or excuse me, Reading and Fireplace. And once you're done with that, run upstairs. Castle off this white window. Put a proxy alarm on this doorway right here. Come over here and castle off the cocktail window. And last castle goes over here on this double wall. And final thing you want to do is pop the hatch right here. And make a hole for the door behind you. And now during the round, you just want to play in cocktail for most of the time. And just waste a lot of time so they can't just take all this space. Another thing is to watch out for anyone shooting out this railing right here. This is just an indication that they're going to run across right here like this to get into heaven and swing you like here. Watch out for window repels as well. If you need to back up and you're getting pressured too much from white and all of bottom skylight, you can always just drop the hatch to rotate back into sight. While you're playing in cocktail and they're putting pressure on you from bottom skylight, you can always walk up white hallway right here. And if they're not taking aim of the space yet, this is just a free walk-in from here. Going to cocktail, you know, swing anybody that's in cigar shop, cigar lounge. Check bottom skylight right here. If anyone's on like on the castle, if anyone's over here, and freezer. And just depending on how your teammates are playing too, they can also help you with white. They can also put you know, someone on that side of the map, and then you can also help them out as well. Like if anyone's playing cigar shop on your team over there, you can also just swing off of heaven, you know, get picks off people pushing him on from new hatch. I like to go prone on this couch right here to watch fireplace walk in. If they ever do take this area of the map, shoot their legs as they walk in, as well as anyone's pushing like 90 hallway right here as well. As they walk down the hallway, you can shoot their legs when they come through. And then if you need to, you can always just run through reading and fireplace and just go into train. And then you can just play in here as well, hold pillar. And if you want to, and if it's easy to do, you can also rotate it back up to red as well. Killing one on the hatch right here. Swinging new balk. Swing people that are taking control of a cocktail, cigar lounge, white. And like I said, I know as I said there's a lot. It just depends on how well your team is playing. It depends on where they're playing. It depends on how the other team is playing as well and what they push. All these setups are just ideas of how to counter pretty much basic common strats they're gonna be doing on attack. Take it how as you want with these strats. You know, you can apply your own ideas with how I do with mine. I hope that you guys learned something new from this video, and I hope that it like can work with you for your rankings as you guys play in solo queue. I know how tough solo queuing is, and your teammates don't really want to play with you. They just want to just run around and, you know, get picks. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is I hope like something in this video will help you guys out with your solo queue, and you know, with it when it comes to just bunkering or, you know, roaming and just playing aggressive. I hope something from this video you can like learn from and, you know, apply to yourself, and hopefully it can like help you guys win a lot more ranked games. But anyways, if you guys do enjoy this video and you guys do want a part 2, this is only just like half of the defender sided maps. There's also the attacker side as well. So, you know, make sure that you guys support the video as much as you can if you guys really do enjoy this. And I appreciate all the support that's been happening on this channel so far. It's been really, really amazing. And my goal is to try to get at least 100k subs by the end of 2026. So 2025 is gonna be a big grind. We still got 2024 left, which hopefully I can try to get to like maybe like 75k by the end of this year, which is my goal. And thank you for watching, and peace out.